Hey guys, my name is Blake and you are listening to Three Hand Hunter Watch Channel. And I want to thank you for joining me today. You know, it's not every day that you get to see a rare classic that's new old stock, like this SKX023. This is a pretty amazing example of one, and I just had to show it to you. Because you just don't see them that often. You know, if you find this particular watch on like eBay or whatever, these watches are usually just Franken watches. They come from like places like the Philippines or Thailand, and they've just been mutilated, and you know, parts have been exchanged. It's kind of rare when you find a new old stock example with tags and all the links and in perfect condition. I mean, take a look at this watch. Let me polish up this case back here for you real quick. And look at that. Pretty, right? Let me see if I can get a good view of it for you guys. It's really, really nice example. So let's talk a little bit about this watch. It is the mid-size diver. It's the 023. Some of you might have seen the 031. 031's 40 millimeter. This is a 37 millimeter Seiko watch with the 7S26 movement, just like the SKX007, 009. It doesn't hack. It doesn't hand wind. You have to give it the Seiko shake shuffle, right? But yeah, I think the power reserve is like 42 hour. I've found them to last, you know, more than a day, 30 some odd hours. You know, I can take it off for a day and pick it up the next day, and you know, if it's fully wound, and you know, put it back on and you know, switch out the watches for the day. So it's cool. It works well. 37 millimeters, okay, 45 millimeter lug to lug, 20 millimeter lug width. So it's very, very comparable with a lot of different straps. I'm more of a strap collector than anything. And it's just a fun watch. 12 millimeters thick, thin. I guess we can call it thin because it's pretty thin. It's got a bi-directional bezel. You can see it. Really positive clicks. I don't know if you can hear it. But there's a little bit of play in the bezel because you know, you don't have that automatic locking system for a unidirectional bezel. So it's not great for diving, but if you're swimming, you know, it's got a screw down crown. So it's 100 meters of water resistance. I always feel better, and I'm sure you guys too, when you have a screw down case back, you know, like the typical, you know, Seiko case backs, right? And then you have a screw down crown. That makes me always feel better about taking it in a pool or going swimming, and this is no exception. Right? So it's a really fun watch, and like I said, I had to show it to you guys because I don't think I'm going to keep it, but I wanted to show you guys how it wears, because I think a lot of people get a little turned off by the 37 millimeter, but I have a 7¼ inch wrist, so I'm going to put it on my wrist. Now, as I'm doing this, I wanted to say that if you guys like kind of obscure watches you're not going to see every day, make sure you subscribe to this channel and make sure you like the video. And by the way, if you've owned an SKX023, please comment below. I want to see what your experiences are, because I've actually enjoyed my time with it. But I'm going to take this as this right here is a Precista. It's a broad arrow. They're out of production, long out of production. This is a PRS 11. So to find an orange dial in PVD, look at the patina. Oh, it's beautiful. I love PVD cases with patina. And it oozes. I'm vintage, and I've been used and loved. Love it. Anyway, I'll do a review on that. But let's talk about the SKX023, and let's throw it on my wrist really quick. So when you put it on the wrist, remember, 7¼ inch wrist, super comfortable bracelet. It's like, it reminds me of the SKX Jubilee bracelets. They're not the best, but super comfortable. But look at how it fits on my wrist. You know, up a little higher if you wear your watch like that, or maybe down a little lower on your wrist, but look at how well it wears. You know, from afar, you might think it's a Rolex Explorer. Obviously it's not. And obviously it doesn't perform anything like a Rolex, but you still got the same look-ish. And it's really comfortable. These, the classic Seiko cases, you know, how the polishing around the side is so comfortable. And then it's got the 3 o'clock crown and it's screw down, you know, unlike the new Seiko Sport series or 5S Sport, whatever they call them. You know, at least this watch, I feel a little bit more comfortable about taking it in the water. Even though I haven't, I would. Well, I don't know. It's maybe the seals have gotten a little old. I don't know. But at any rate, it's a fun watch, and I had to show it to you guys. And I hope you're enjoying this, and I hope you're enjoying seeing this. And you know, maybe if you were weary about getting a 37 millimeter diver, you can look at my wrist and say, hey, you know, it's not that bad, because I don't think it wears too small. The 40 millimeter or the SKX031, which I have owned in the past, and I did own one that was a, you know, it was modded, and it was, you know, I think it came from the Philippines as well. It wore obviously a little bigger, but I can't say I enjoyed it any more than I did this. And this is the mid-size diver, right? So I want to say again, thank you so much for joining in with me today. And if you've enjoyed seeing this and you enjoy seeing things that are a little bit different, you know, I've owned micro brands. I own micro brand watches. I'm not always going to get my hand on the latest and greatest new micro brand watch or new release from Seiko, but I like to find stuff that, because I want to try it all. I want to find stuff that's sometimes a little bit more obscure, and I want to share it with you guys too. So make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you on the next one. And, oh wait, before I go, one last thing. I got to ask you this question, because this will make you a subscriber if you fall into this category. Have you ever purchased the same watch, the same reference number, more than twice? If you have, then you're probably a watchaholic like me, and you've got problems like me. So subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks.